Now, the Speaker of Parliament of the 8th Parliament is likely to be elected by a secret ballot by members of Parliament-elect if the House is not able to reach a consensus on a single choice for the Speakership, with 137 seats on both sides, with an independent member-elect standing in the middle. JoyNews is learning both the NPP and the NDC will nominate candidates for the Speakership in conformity with Article 95, Clause 1 of the Constitution. Director of Public Affairs with Parliament, ADDO, joins me on the phone. Kate, thank you for your time and Happy New Year.
Many happy returns. Thank you for having me.
Thanks. Why do you use the last option, which is the secret ballot? Are you anticipating more than one nominee?
No, I haven't. We in Parliament haven't decided on what option to use. I think what we are thinking about is what the options are, should any of the scenarios play out. And so we are not at the moment considering any one option in how the Speaker will be selected. I think I had a conversation with your colleague earlier on, and the conversation was that should we not have a unanimous decision, then voting will have to take place. And the voting usually would be, the first option is secret balloting. Okay. But there are times when, if tellers are appointed by the side, and the caucuses decide to use their whip system to vote in a particular line, then a caucus may be asked to show how they are voting to their tellers. But those are matters that will be determined should any of the scenarios play out. At the moment, we don't know if we are having just one nominee who will be unanimously acclaimed, or if you're having one or two or three, or even four nominees. So we don't know anything at all.
Well, I'll take that. But I mean, we've been seeing a few names, moving around. But let me just ask you if you can give us a mental picture of how the day would look like and the things that are going to happen.
I mean, we've also been seeing a few names being bandied about, but those are things that we've seen in the media. And because we don't, I don't have the official communication on who is going to be presented, I cannot, say that person A or person A, B, C, D will be.
So you can't confirm any of the names that are being bandied about, you say?
I have no idea whatsoever. No problem. But on the day, just to cast a mental picture.
Yeah.
So at 12:01 on the 7th of January 2021, which we are in, the House will convene. And the first business of the House will be for the members-elect to select a Speaker. Now, here's the process for the selection of the Speaker. A letter would have been issued, a nomination letter would have been issued to the clerk, to Parliament, and the person nominated would have submitted a reply accepting the nomination. If it's one person and the House is able to reach a consensus, then all well and good. Okay. I think standing order number 109 and Article 104, I think, 1 and 2 of the 1992 Constitution speak to the matter. If there's more than one person, then voting has to take place. And the winner with a simple majority is deemed to be elected Speaker. Now, what happens is that the voting, if a caucus decides to field more than one person, then that caucus will have two. And if the other caucus also brings another person, then that's three nominees who will be voted upon. So we don't know. We have no idea how many are going to be fielded, who is going to be fielded, and how it's going to go. But at least we know that if this scenario plays out, this is the direction we'll go. And if that scenario plays out, this is the direction that we'll go.
I'll say a very big thanks to you. We have, barely 6 days to that day. We'll be here to give our viewers the update on how it goes. Thank you very much for your time. Kate ADDO there speaking to us and giving us an idea what's going to happen. So maybe, just maybe, we may be choosing the Speaker through secret balloting. We'll talk about that a bit more in the coming week.